Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today I'm going to be reviewing a beer from Brooklyn Brewery, which is a brewery that I have to say when I lived in Brooklyn from 2002 to 2004, I didn't see too much of. I mean, yes, there was some of it, obviously, but it really didn't take up too much shelf space or too much cooler space. So I am glad to actually see it here in the beer desert and actual desert of Las Vegas. And today's selection from them is the Naranjito Orange Pale Ale. Um, Now, those of you who speak better Spanish than I know that naranja is the Spanish word for orange. The ito usually indicates small, so I'm going to guess that the way you would say is this is naranjito, but I'm probably butchering that terribly. This does have a 4.5 ABV, and I am getting this in before, let's see, 13 days ahead of the Best Buy date. Um, did a little research on this, discovered that 10 of my friends on Untapped have given this a cumulative score of 3.28. 27,000 of us have given it a cumulative score of 3.34. That's not great. 115 people have scored it on Beer Advocate, giving it a cumulative score of 3.64, which gives it a good ranking. Originally introduced on Beer Advocate in May of 2010. So roughly, just a little over, 8 years ago. Pale ale brewing became possible in the 17th century when newly invented coke ovens allowed maltsters to avoid burning their malt for the first time, and it did feature English hops. So pale ales did start out in England. It's an English beer. This, however, is an American beer. Obviously, Brooklyn Brewery is in Brooklyn, um, and I paid, what did I pay? $1.99 for this 12-ounce bottle. So I'm going to be using my Mike Hess 8 West Orange Honey Wheat glass. Just to let you know, Mike Hess Brewery in San Diego, at least the one in North Park, you buy a flight, they're going to give you a ticket when you finish with your flight. You go hand them the ticket. They hand you a glass like this, or one of their other varieties. Nancy decided she liked this one the best because of the I guess that's a dolphin there on the glass, and so she told me that's the one I should grab. I said, okay, sure. So since I've got an orange wheat glass, going to be using it to put my orange pale ale into. And let's see here. Getting actually more alcohol off the first whiff than orange of any kind, but we'll just see how this pours. Now this is pouring very much like a pale ale. In fact, it's almost so light it looks kind of like a Pilsner, to be honest with you. Lots and lots of carbonation. Super, super carbonated. Yeah, and what you're seeing is pretty close to the color. Now, if I do that, maybe get a little more sunlight into it, you're seeing a little darker version of the color, but that's pretty close. Lots and lots of carbonation, high carbonation. Okay, now I'm getting some of that orange sweetness. It smells more like a mandarin orange than the navel that we're used to. I'm getting that and a little bit of malt behind that, but mostly what I'm getting is orange. The boozy smell has kind of given way, and as you can see, even after all this time, that head, it ain't going nowhere. I still got plenty of carbonation. This is a super duper carbonated pale ale, and it does in fact smell very much of orange. Just the slightest biscuity smell, which is good. That's what a pale ale is supposed to have. So I don't see any reason to keep talking. Let's get to drinking. Cheers. That's not bad. Um, it's not great. There's frankly more orange in the bouquet than on the tongue. Going to describe that as a medium mouthfeel. A little bit of spikiness, a little more than medium low, but not a whole lot. I got to be honest with you, there's not a whole lot to this beer. Not a lot of flavor. In fact, I'm not really getting any orange flavor at all. I'm getting, basically it's tasting like like a pale ale, and a pale ale that doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it, to be honest with you. Hmm. Well, I think I'm gonna have to give this like a, oh, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 3.0. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. And it's not what I would call good either. Kind of understanding why it got such low marks on Beer Advocate and Untapped. But that's okay. That's okay. I tell you what, I think actually, maybe with just the right combination of orange liqueurs like Grand Marnier or Curacao or something, you could make a pretty decent orange cocktail, or I mean, beer cocktail out of this beer. But I don't know if you really enjoy orange in your beer. I don't think you're going to be too crazy about this one. But anyway, it's not too bad, and I'm not going to speak ill of it. It's just not knocking my socks off. So until next time, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.